How you doing, Mr. DJ? Resuming countdown of my fantasy playlist. We're at number 6, man. We're heading for number 1. I don't know if I'll be able to do it all tonight. May finish this up next week. And I gotta pick out another fantasy playlist I want to count down, probably for my second Millennium channel, YouTube channel. But let's go to this fantasy playlist, October 1st, 1995. New York. New York bred. Sophie B. Hawkins, As I Lay Me Down. When I think of Sophie B. Hawkins, I keep going back to Right Beside You. That song helped make my 90s. That is one of the most awesome records I've ever heard. I mean, the way the synthesizers just gush out from the melody of the record. And you got her powerful, her gutsy vocals just riding her on this melody, this flashy melody of just synth. And it just rolls the song just rolls like a roller coaster. And damn, the song only got as high as 56. It was one of her best records. Nobody remembers Right Beside You, although it went to number 13 in England. Did go to number 13 in England. Right Beside You is one of the best records ever. And I swooned. I swooned over the record then. I swoon over it. I swoon over it now, 23 years later. And didn't get any support from MTV. VH1 didn't play it either. I think I saw it once on VH1. And the radio stations, the FM radio stations gave it a little bit of support, but when it looked like, when it appeared that the song was going to stick, they just dropped it. How can you drop a great song like that? But Hitline, Music's Top 40, keep going back to Hitline. Hitline played the heck out of this record. They stayed on it. They stayed true to this record. Sophie B. Hawkins, Right Beside You. It was a disappointment. It's from the album Wailer. Her album, Tongues and Tales, I believe was the name of it, 92. It yielded her first big hit. Of course, everybody remembers Damn, I Wish I Was Your Lover. That was a powerful record. I love it when she goes into the bridge and starts kind of talking or something like that. But Right Beside You, I was floored. Summer, late summer, well, actually summer, early fall of 1994. Song just put me in a daze. I just wanted to meet Sophie B. Hawkins and say, God dog it. That was such an awesome record. That was one of your finest moments. What a lovely record. God. As I Lay Me Down, actually, Right Beside You was a disappointment for the record company, Columbia, because it didn't do as well. They were hoping for another top 10, like Damn, I Wish I Was Your Lover, which was huge back in the spring of 1992. But Right Beside You, number 56 on Billboard. I mean, this is top 10. So they went to As I Lay Me Down, which was a little bit more subdued. I mean, her vocals are nice. I mean, her vocals are smooth. It's very melodic, but not quite as powerful. Well, maybe as powerful in a more subdued way. But the song had a low-key release. And Sophie B. Hawkins, she came up to a record company and said, when I go on tour, I just want to tour with an acoustic piano. She might have been disappointed, rightfully so, by the sales of Right Beside You. And my parallel universe, I hope I got a parallel universe out there somewhere. That song would have been platinum. Right Beside You. But As I Lay Me Down, that was one of her best known records, along with Damn, I Wish I Was Your Lover. Right Beside You, As I Lay Me Down went to number 6 on Billboard. I picked up a little, this is, Right Beside You was such a powerful record. I mean, she just kind of made an impact. Oh gosh, she did one in 96. What was the name of that record she did in 96? Music was all over it. Gosh, dog it, I can't remember the name of it, but it was another powerful vocal. Didn't have the wizardry of Right Beside You, the production wizardry of it, but it was just, what was the name? It'll come to me later. But let's get back on this. I got this from her website. It was a question and answer section. I can't even talk. I'm too excited. I gotta catch my breath. Thanks for watching this video, by the way. You're probably saying, Mr. DJ, get to the point. I only got so much time. Well, there was this question and answer session on our website, and this was part of a response to a question. It was about the Miami Dolphins. Turns out that Sophie B. Hawkins is or was a fan of the Miami Dolphins, although she's a New Yorker, and that doesn't bother her. What happened was she had a crush in the 5th grade on a guy named Marco. Marco was the one who kind of turned her on to the Dolphins, and not only that, how touching is this? This is lovely. They played football in his room. Sophie and Marco playing football, just tossing the pigskin about in the room and in his room, and he took her to her first Agatha Christie movie. I guess she's an Agatha Christie fan. First movie, Agatha Christie movie that Sophie B. Hawkins watched, The 10 Little Indians, which came out back in 1965. It was in black and white. They took the crosstown bus to see the movie, and this was in New York City. That is a lovely tidbit. I love this. Well, anyway, gotta finish up this video. Right Beside You was the bomb. Sophie, you just killed it on that record. But she does a fine job on this record too. A lot of people remember this one more than they do Right Beside You. As I Lay Me Down at number 6 on my fantasy playlist, October 1st, 1995.